Just a quick heads up, this episode contains some frank discussion about depression and alcoholism. What do we do if an EMP...
What was
Hold
that?
on.
Did you just shit your pants?
No, it's the noise outside.
What? It sounded like a fucking toilet.
If an EMP hits...
Well, no, tell us what it was, dude. It sounded literally like someone just shat themselves
No, it's
outside.
just the motorcycles outside my apartment are loud. There was no
Okay.
poop involved, so let me ask my really thought-provoking question.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Can't stop thinking about the poop. But...
My mom asked my brother if me and him have a plan for if cell phones and electricity go down throughout all of the city. And we said that's insane and won't happen. But now I'm thinking, what's our plan as a trio when that happens?
Does she mean it's gonna happen like coronavirus wise or just like
I don't know.
oh my
It's happened
God, I'm
before.
freaking
It
out.
happened
you
in the
guys.
80s.
We don't know what could happen. What's our plan? How are
And is
we
it like-
surviving?
Okay, hold
An
on.
EMP.
Well, Justin, do you still have that huge box of crab chips
That's
in your
right.
Yeah.
closet?
Actually, there's another
And
one
you
here.
had remember that time you had that like Ziploc bag of chicken
Of-
breast that you forgot in your backpack for 2 days?
That's
Yeah,
right.
I still have that.
So like
Okay,
if we
so
can
Justin's
find any
got
scraps
food.
of food for us, yeah, that's
Okay.
good.
We
I
need
could
a
mail you
meeting
guys
place.
Some slices.
A meeting.
Because right
Place.
now, Molly, you're in Pennsylvania?
No, and I haven't been
she's
in
in New
Pennsylvania in
York.
Wait.
freaking years. Like where did
Oh. Interesting.
they said I'm close to Syracuse.
Oh, I
freaking
imagine
idiot.
Pennsylvania.
The
well-
Biden-Harris administration would be the most progressive in history. Arizona deserves better. See their radical plans.
That's a really smart political opinion, Justin.
What are you
Yeah, I
reading
just-
that from?
I'm getting texts left and right, bro.
From Kamala. It's shout out, happy birthday, Kamala.
What is
Happy
the meeting?
birthday to
No,
you.
this is released a month later.
Happy birthday.
How about Colorado?
To you. Oh, I wonder if she is in the White House.
That-
Kamala.
El Blanco
I'm putting it
Casa.
out into the universe right now. Because clearly I'm manifesting shit. Basically, to tell it shortly, I was going through my journal with the boys, and this particular journal of mine is from a specific year where I was in a specific relationship, and so most of the energies.
I don't.
God damn it!
Why? I don't want to bleep.
He's
I'm
gotta
tired of
bleep it now.
bleeping.
You
Now
gotta
Andy
bleep.
has to bleep
I'm
that.
gotta
tired of
bleep.
bleeping.
You
Gotta
gotta
bleep
believe
it.
it, dude. I'm sorry.
Oh
You
my
really
God.
fucked us both there, Jay.
Keep telling what
sorry.
happened,
I'll
Molly.
keep telling the story. So I was like looking at this journal and I was like, yo, I really hate how every entry in this book is about blank. And then blank fucking texted me.
Crazy.
I haven't spoken to blank in over a calendar year, to be sure. We haven't dated
365 days at least.
and we haven't dated in 3 years probably.
So then,
like-
how long has it been since he kissed?
I don't think about it.
What? It's a fair question.
Fair
No,
cue.
it's not.
Justin,
That's fair.
Shut up.
you're
So-
psychic, Molly. I don't know.
I
You
know.
have powers. You have
I
the
know.
same. When I type in certain products and I get ads for it, you have the same thing except with people. You affect people with your typing and your words.
Yeah.
So how
I,
will
like,
you?
s-
How are you
I'll
gonna
like
use this
say
power
like,
for good?
oh, I'm
You
using
could-
it for my own good because in
No.
other
Trick
Yeah,
my
'cause in
ex
other-
into loving me again.
Jesus,
oh
man.
for you.
I'm just kidding. Bleep that out. It's
I'm just
No,
kidding.
I'm not-
4:42. Come on, now. Come on, now.
I am using it for my own good to be sure in other ways, means, and whatever.
Like what?
Like I'm manifesting other shit that's important, including but not limited to attracting the right people.
Okay, I hear you. I guess that's it.
Yeah, so like if you guys have nothing else to say, then I guess we could wrap up now.
I guess we're done.
Straight up.
uh,
This was really good, you guys. I'm so proud of us, actually.
I'm
When I
proud of
look
us, too. I'm
back and
sorry,
I
I'm
think-
still.
Think of where we came from and to be here.
Oh
I
my
mean, what a great episode.
OMG.
Where are you?
just did
Where are
that,
you
you
again?
guys.
Connecticut?
I'm gonna fucking kill you.
Yeah, it's good to
I'm
be
still.
here.
I'm still trying to think where we should meet up when the EMP
Oh, yeah.
happens or whatever.
The
Canada,
longest
right?
cold open if we keep all of it. Well, we're all too far away from one another.
Well, but if we go somewhere, then won't we not have the issue anymore? Because the phones are out in the city.
Yeah, that's what the whole point was. Where are we gonna meet?
Yeah,
Oh,
so-
I thought we were gonna meet in like bunker, but we're gonna meet and like
Yeah, we
live
have
like
to meet
normal lives.
somewhere.
Okay,
But
I
we're
think
gonna live normal lives wherever because
Well,
we'll have our phones.
to
Yeah,
make
but-
it
Canada.
fair, we should go somewhere that's equidistant from all of us.
Okay.
So fucking Kentucky,
We
So
where
so
do you
some
wanna
middle
meet
of
us?
America because you sort of
Yeah.
ruined
Louisiana.
I'm
that. You
sorry.
ruined that because you're in Arizona and we're in New York.
We can go somewhere equidistant in Canada. Or we could all go to Alaska.
I like Alaska. It's just so
know, yeah.
far.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
want to
but
go
come-
there.
oh, come
and
on.
Bears. Oh, but we won't have phones there either.
This
about
is
like,
Hawaii?
that's a
going
choice.
so off track. I was thinking of a place we all could meet up to be safe, and then we could go
Like
somewhere
fucking
else
what?
together.
7-Eleven and
How,
Potomac.
how
I don't know,
about
Like Maryland? Like, what do you want us to say?
Yes. A place we all know.
Okay, well then
Maybe
you're fucking contrived.
how about
Oh,
Stonewall on the lower
Oh, I heard
west
it's
side?
good.
The place is cool.
That's in the city.
Yeah, so
you're
what?
Gay for saying that.
That's easier for me and Molly, and yeah, you're gay now.
You're gay. You caught it.
Justin's gay.
I caught the
Justin's
day.
gay. Justin's gay.
Really progressive big guys. My head hurts. Write it down. I've got work. Write it down. My car died. Write it down. I've got no drive. The car is a metaphor for motivation. So it's kind of fine, I guess. Journal me fine, I guess. Journal me fine, I guess. Journal me fine.
I forgot it was playing. I forgot to fade it down earlier.
It was lit. Oh yeah, because it's long. That would have gone on for like 3 minutes.
Journal me fine, I guess. That's the show. You know what's
Hey.
fun is the
Oh.
full name is Journal Me Fine, I guess, but it is Journal Me Fine on all of our online platforms because
Yeah,
it's just
because
it's just
the I guess
easier.
is like
It's for the real fans.
exactly.
The day
It's for
ones.
the day ones, the numero unos, the brothers and
They'll get it.
sisters,
They'll get it.
the moms and
Brothers
dads,
sisters.
the
The
dogs.
harmonies in that
pets.
intro are so lazy.
Good.
Oh,
I love
well, you could always,
so
Justin,
good.
whenever you want, you can always remake it.
Sprucer.
Oh, what are you trying to say?
Yeah, what are you trying to say,
dickweed?
Andy?
You're the one who said. You just admit it.
I
Oh,
think
you
that
were
song
waiting
slaps.
for me to say it. You were waiting for me to shit on it so you could hop on the shit wagon.
No, you started it. If you think it's lazy, sorry about the sounds.
What is going on in
Yeah,
your
what the
neighborhood,
fuck is
amigo?
going on? Speaking
Man.
of shit wagon, that's what that sounded
I
like.
live
Seriously.
in a busy street. Things are
It
always
never
happening.
sounds like that. It sounds like people are flushing toilets 2 feet
No.
away from you.
It's a dirt
Andy.
bike crew.
Oh,
My-
that's hot.
My mom talked to my dad about if you and Danny could come over.
Okay. And
He said, "Yeah, bring them over. They'll
Okay.
quarantine at our place."
right. Well, I'll think about it, but probably
Come
not.
on,
I don't
dude,
want to get on
be
a
an
plane.
asshole.
I'm
Wear
not
a
being an
fucking
asshole.
mask.
I wear a
Bring
mask.
Purell. Wear a robe.
I
Andy.
just I don't want to hide in your house for 2 weeks.
It's not
to-
hiding. It's not hiding.
It would be
I'll be
hide-
here.
What
I'll
if
be
I
there.
get you sick?
Then we'll hang out more and we'll
Aw.
watch
Don't
movies.
Justin
Aw,
wants you to
Molly.
get sick. You'll show up, Justin will kiss you right on the mouth.
Ew.
So that you can just
Yeah,
like
and
sync
then-
up immediately.
All
That
of a
way-
sudden.
If you get sick, I get sick, and then you'll have no choice but to hang out with me.
This seems like an evil ploy. Welcome to Journal Me Fine, I guess.
I guess.
It's an
I'm
improv comedy.
Andy,
And I'm Andy.
and that's Andy.
Me?
We're all Andy.
And
Everybody's
we
Andy.
take real journal entries, we read them, we talk about them, and then we improvise about them.
Dang.
Open wounds.
Also unto them.
That's pretty cool. And who knows? Maybe one of the entries
you'll
today won't even be an
Will be
entry.
skipped.
Maybe
and
it'll
be a segment.
A new segment.
Maybe we'll spruce shit up with the segment.
I'm
But you
sorry,
might-
I quit.
Maybe we'll keep
Just-
it
You guys-
spicy.
You guys keep
The
shaking it
bedroom
up on
hot.
Yeah, no, Justin, it's gonna be hot and spicy,
Honeymoon phase
buddy.
is over, and we're keeping it sexy.
Yes,
we're role
dude.
playing. We're
No,
dressing
we're
up in
not.
costume. We're bringing the segment.
Justin, we're dressing you up in costume for the sex that we're doing at
Think
the
of
end
it
of the
as,
show.
like- As like
Stop.
anal for our podcast.
Oh my
you.
God, Molly, don't say that.
Justin, you're
Say
doing
what,
anal at the end
anal?
of the show.
Stop.
You're doing
That's
anal.
inappropriate.
You
I'm not
promised
doing
at
it.
the beginning
inappropriate?
when you said you were gay. You promised.
Yeah,
I'm
you
not-
actually just came out and you like anal now.
I'm not doing it. I've tried it before.
Whoa, whoa.
In
I'm
your own bum?
kidding. Yeah, I tried.
I'm kidding. No homo.
You don't have to kid.
Hey, you don't gotta lie to kick it, bro.
He
You
does
ever
like
heard that?
No, I don't know what that was, but it sounded cool as hell, and I respect you. Anyway, we might have a fun new segment at the end of the show, but you have to listen to the whole
have to
thing to
listen.
find out.
All right, let's get this show
Andy,
on the
No,
road.
would you
we're
tell
not
us your-
starting. What's
Oh.
up? What's up, Molly?
I was gonna ask you to read us your secret,
Oh,
but if we're
absolutely.
not starting, like
no,
we
I'll start.
keep chit
Since you
chatting.
asked. Since Molly asked, I'll start the show.
What if I asked?
Justin, can
Clearly,
you,
he wasn't gonna. If you
You got to give space for everyone to jump in, for me and Molly to jump in. Because when you sort of can I finish? When you sort of interrupt us, it really.
I think what
throws-
Andy is trying to say, Justin, is like we like try to get a thought across, and like you just don't let it. Like,
Can you
come
let
on.
her talk? Jesus.
Oh my god!
Can you let me talk?
guys? Really? Do we have to do this now?
Yeah, we do. We didn't want to, but you just won't stop interrupting
You're
us.
practically screaming.
You're
at
screaming.
Molly.
I think
At Molly.
I'm the only one that has not screamed during this.
Are you kidding me?
Are you kidding us?
Are you kidding us?
No.
Let's just put this behind us and we'll work it
Please.
out.
It's
Yeah.
behind me, buddy. You see
I
what's
just
behind
really-
me? That's
I
the
hope we
past
can
of
get
what
through-
you've done.
Let's get through the episode without Justin interrupting
Oh
it.
my god!
We'll try. Please.
These guys are fucking mean.
So sad.
Justin just barfed yogurt into the mic.
Ew. Oh, it's lumpy. Okay,
it's a French
guys.
callback.
I'm honestly going to start. And seriously, no, I'm serious. I'm going to start.
Okay, 3, 2,
Okay,
1,
3, 2, 1.
action.
I've got a journal entry here from 2018, November
Oh.
2018, in fact.
Well, coming up.
And it's honestly a little bit sad, but it's very short. So we're going to keep the energy up. It's going to be fun.
Okay.
Okay. 11/26, 2018. Had counseling today. She was nice and good, but I wanted to die all day before and after. Didn't do my science proposal, emailed. Going to bed at 11 p.m. because I don't want to be awake. I hate Fordham. I hate college. I hate being alive. And so, pretty fun way to start the show. No, guys, fun
No,
stuff.
no, that's lit. That's fun.
That was a
stuff.
funny entry.
Oh my
You
god,
hate
these are
boredom.
so raw. Just imagining
They're
this
so raw.
in your
We're,
freaking
like,
room.
In too deep.
I know
We
we're in
realize
too
it's
deep.
not funny once we're reading it.
Sad.
I warned
Wait.
you guys that it's just gonna keep getting sadder. The deeper we go in the entries,
You know what?
the more
Can I
I'm
say
like,
something?
Yeah, you're allowed to say something.
Bless your little heart.
Aww. You sweet
Thanks,
thing. Oh,
man.
honey.
That's nice.
Oh,
You guys
yeah.
are nice to me.
Can
you
I-
guys are
Yeah.
nice.
Can I say something?
No. Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, you
Come on,
can.
let me. I knew it. I just want to say, I think bringing back the mustache really eases us into the depressing entries. Like
I
the
love the
mustache
stash.
makes it digestible.
You got a
I'm
good look.
jealous. I wish I could
Nice.
grow a mustache.
It's as far as it goes, and I'm balding. But what are you gonna
Yeah.
do?
Well, it's going from your head to your lip.
To my
Would you
lip.
rather be
And that's
balding
gravity.
and be able to grow a mustache, or have a beautiful head of hair but not?
Would you rather be Andy or Justin?
I wait. Those are different. I'd rather have hair. I'd rather be me. I'd rather have
No,
hair as me.
There's no way.
What do you mean? there's
Justin,
no way.
Do you have
Come
pubes yet?
on. Shut up.
I asked you a question.
I have got a I've
And
got
How many?
yeah,
Armpit
essentially
hair?
it.
Armpit
you know,
hair?
Okay, what is this? What am I getting probed here?
We're just asking.
Do you
Well,
want
Earth
to
to
be
you
probed?
guys. Buzz off.
How many?
God damn. Freaking getting
Okay,
roast.
we struck a nerve.
Screaming this whole episode. You've been screaming.
Yeah,
no.
You've been yelling and
I've not been-
It's
interrupting.
out of control.
I have not been fucking yelling. You guys
You're-
Okay, well, you are cursing.
Really?
You are cursing.
You are cursing.
Yeah, okay, I cursed a
Justin.
couple times because you're getting on my fucking nerves,
And
too.
honestly, it's harsh to the ear. It's bad for the listener.
Oh
it's
my
bad for business, and it's bad,
Bad
for
for-
us,
yeah,
Justin.
it's bad for
so
business.
why don't you throw on a mustache-like energy and make yourself good and happy for everyone?
God.
Look how happy I am, Justin.
See
not
how good it
convincing.
is when you have a mustache?
It could be you, man.
Could be.
It couldn't, though, because I can't.
Because you're not done with puberty yet. But you
No,
will.
it's because my hair is too good.
So yeah, I was pretty depressed, I guess, huh?
Oh, I forgot you read an entry. Yeah, that shit was crazy. And when I hear you read stuff like that, I'm like, why didn't you FaceTime me?
Oh, because I never did that. Sort of repress it all. That's why I went to
You don't
counseling. I
ask
was
for
like,
help.
it's time to go to
I know.
counseling. Yeah, I don't really ask for help. So, I did the whole free counseling thing and it was helpful
For how
That's
long?
good.
for a few hours.
And then they fixed
You
you,
were there
or
a
what?
few hours.
And then I was healed. No, it was like I don't
over
remember.
the course of a few weeks.
They had like 10 free sessions or whatever, so I did all those.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
Did you make her laugh?
I made my Fordham therapist laugh once, and it was by telling him a joke my dad would tell me.
She
That
didn't
must have
earn it.
felt good.
Yeah, I definitely didn't earn it.
I've never made a therapist laugh. I've never tried to be funny.
No, you don't try.
I make my
It's
therapist
different.
laugh, you guys.
Different.
Oh,
Oh,
buzz
I
the
do.
hell up and
I make
out
'em
of
laugh.
here, Molly.
Every
She can't turn
time.
it off. She
Every
can't
time. I can't
it
turn off the charm. Sometimes they're like, I don't think I can laugh at that. And I'm like, no, it's funny.
Oh man, if I was a therapist, I would be laughing at every single fucking thing I heard.
Anyway, Doc, as I was saying,
Yeah. Sorry.
so what?
Continue. No, nothing. Continue.
Oh, no, yeah, I don't know, just nothing crazy, just I think average depression anyone might have. I'm just sad most.
Of course.
Why are you giggling?
No, I'm listening. No,
What's
you're-
funny?
You're funny.
Listen, we thought that this couples counseling was going to really help. And so far, you've just sort of been mitigating our issues by laughing.
I'm
No, honey, I don't really feel that way. If I can express, I feel like
Here we
You-
go.
I feel like Dr. Haney, if you wouldn't mind not laughing at all, that would make
Oh.
me feel better. The laughter
I-
sort of is condescending.
Oh, okay. Oh, stop. Continue.
Anyway, I
Depression.
personally feel like I've been having some depressive episodes the past month. Okay,
Oh, that's
not
arguably
real,
worse.
not a real cry.
Worse.
You're forcing it. You're forcing it. Okay, don't do that either.
Now you're
Please.
laughing again.
Can you
I
just
just-
listen? Can you just listen? And
I'm listening.
I'm, like, gonna walk
active
out of here.
listening.
Can you please listen to my fucking wife
thank
before
you.
I pop off?
Listen
you.
to that.
That's the first time you've defended me since.
We're making
last April.
improvements, you guys.
Has it
And
been that
that's-
long?
Wow.
Thanks to me
been
and my
since-
method.
Oh, geez. Well, I guess it's working. Yeah. No, yeah, it's been since April, Justin. You haven't defended me since April when we were at that McDonald's and they gave me a frappe when I clearly ordered a black coffee.
Yeah, you got a black coffee. It's a completely different drink.
Completely different. It's
Yeah.
radically different.
It's very different, babe.
It's so different, honey.
They
Oh my God.
got me all pissed.
Yeah, and that got me all hot and smotty.
I love it when you get smart, babe.
If you guys could just not touch each other's crotches while you're in my office.
Sorry. Your method's
Sorry.
just really working.
No, like
really-
keep talking to each other. Just like don't put your hands on each other's.
Absolutely.
But
Babe,
continue.
Can
you
I
got
whisper
hot.
something into your ear?
What's up?
Can I whisper something into your ear?
Absolutely.
I like it when you get smart.
Can I whisper something into your ear?
Please.
Right now, I'm smart at the next level. At a
I
level
know.
I've never quite been.
I can spell the smart from here, babe.
What's it?
Alice.
What's up, Doc?
Huh?
Bugs Bunny? No, seriously. What did you say, Doc? What's up?
I said, Alice, I'm addressing you.
Oh, hi.
Um,
It's Alice,
I-
Justin, and Dr. Haney.
yeah.
Yeah, I just like
Why-
saying
Why
that.
do you have to say that?
It makes me
Like-
feel more safe. Dr.
Okay.
Haney, Alice, and Justin is
Yeah.
what is happening here.
It's
Okay.
easy to forget.
It's very
So-
easy to forget.
So, Alice.
Hi.
Something I noticed in your dirty talk with Justin, which, by the way, I'm so glad to see you guys sprucing that back up again.
Thanks.
You still refuse to put into words what actually occurs in your underwear when you feel, quote, smart.
Sure.
So, like, I want to talk about why it's so hard for you to say that you're wet. What is that about?
It's very different.
It's
Being
very different.
Smart and wet?
Dr. Haney, smart.
Dr.
is-
Haney.
You've-
Smart.
You've
It's
never
not-
smart before, huh?
It's not a different ball game. It's a different sport.
It's a
It's-
fully different sport. Almost.
In what way?
Well.
Are you're turned on, aren't you? You're horny.
Well, yeah.
So like your
it-
body's physical response.
It depends what country you're in.
And smart involves a lot more shit.
A lot more shit.
Okay, so maybe I'm out of my wheelhouse. If you guys could give me a little more information, I guess.
So in April,
Yeah.
we went to a McDonald's and I was
Right.
served a frappe
She ordered, yeah, tell him.
when I ordered a black coffee.
I got pissed, basically.
And
Yeah.
Justin
I lost
got,
my cool. I blew my cool.
Justin got pissed and lost his cool. And
Yeah.
to me, that's kind of so I
Smart
started
worthy.
smart.
Yeah. So that's where I think we're missing each other is like in that one thing, that moment
What
of
are you missing?
saying you're smart. So to me,
Well,
I
did you hear the
totally-
beginning?
Yeah, I
Justin,
heard
how
all
about
of
you
it.
explain the beginning?
Okay, yeah. So we went to this McDonald's on Fry in Arizona Ave. And basically, fucking
Chandler,
my
Arizona. Yeah.
Chandler. And my wife,
Unnecessary to clarify.
Alice,
That's me.
she
Yeah.
ordered a black coffee. She was craving a black coffee.
No, she ordered a
Um,
frappe.
No.
No.
that's where
See,
you got it wrong. Maybe that's where the
why you're
confusion
getting
is.
confused.
Oh, she ordered a black coffee and she got a frappe.
Yeah, which I
Correct.
don't know if you're aware, but it's a very different
It's
drink.
so different.
I'm
And
aware.
I blew it. I blew my cool. I lost my chill. So I beat the shit out of the cashier. And the
And
only
I
thing that-
just got
Yeah.
smart.
Wet.
Oh yeah.
You got
basically-
wet from
Not
that
really.
turned you
Well,
on.
Technically, not really.
Why not
Technically, it's
technically?
different. It's
Do you know what
just-
being wet is, Alice?
Yeah, aroused down low.
So okay. When you're saying smart, are you not aroused?
It's
She-
different.
Alice
yeah, you keep
gets
saying that.
smart.
What does that mean?
I get wet. She gets smart.
Justin,
And that's
you
kind of
get
just
wet?
how I get soaked.
Where does
Soaking.
it?
Absolutely.
Where
damp.
does the wet excrete from, and what biological
Well,
purpose does it
Would
I'm
you
not-
serve?
like to know?
I don't know.
Wait,
Have you seen
I
the
would
X-Men?
like to know. I'm a couples therapist. You'd think I'd know that. Did you ask me if I've seen X-Men?
Yeah.
It's been a while.
Because I don't know if it's some sort of mutation or what, but basically
you
when I
think I
get
needed-
horny, my ass gets all sweaty,
Okay.
and I
that's
don't
sort
know.
of- we're not sure if that's a mutation or not. But
We don't know if it's a mutation or what. the
But it
crap,
sure makes
but
me smart when his ass gets all sweaty like that.
What can I
Hunky
say?
dory.
What can I say? I got away with Alice. I know how to get that smart.
Doc,
Well, it
this
looks
has
like
been
you guys are really
This
you're
has
sweet
been
twins,
really
I think.
helpful.
this has been awesome. Thank you so much.
Yeah, if you guys want to, after this, check out the couples room for all my successful Sessions, I usually just send the couple in there and you guys can sort of go to town on each other.
Stink
so,
on the smut.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
let's snink it up in there.
Hell
yeah,
yeah.
do whatever it is you guys do with SMA. I'm gonna research this more so that I can thank you guys for
You're welcome.
teaching me something so I can be better prepared for my
Mm,
other patients.
Learn something new every day.
Ain't that
Dude,
the truth?
I wish you guys the best of luck in your sexual journey.
Thanks.
Thank you. But
Thank you,
honestly, there's nothing sexual about it.
Just wet and smart.
Then I'm still lost.
You see.
I wanted so badly just to hear Andy once say, "I'm so wet."
Not gonna happen, baby.
Please, dude.
We gotta earn that.
I know. I thought I was right there.
It
I
was
really
close.
We'll get it out of him.
Closer than I've ever been.
It'll happen. It'll happen.
One of these days.
One of these days.
And honestly, we're gonna remember the names too.
Alice, Justin, Dr.
Dr. Haney.
Haney, because it's like Heine.
awesome.
That's why.
It's like Heine, but
It's
it's with
awesome,
an A.
dude.
It's awesome. Yeah.
Haney.
But it's awesome. That's good,
Yeah.
man. That was fun. Justin, you didn't scream once. Thank the
Oh,
gods.
Thank God,
dude,
Justin.
He's
you
still
really-
fucking on this, dude.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, it's
man.
hard to get over it. I mean,
I
little
never
bit tricky.
yelled. I never
It's like-
yelled.
it's
Alright.
the whole vibe of the pod is off when you're like interrupting people. And
Because
yelling
usually,
at us.
yeah, usually you're
So-
sort of, you're chill, wacky
I don't know.
Justin. It's chill, wacky Justin.
yeah,
and
it's like
you
what's
come
got
in-
an into you today that
I
you're
had
just like
nothing. I didn't.
guns blazing.
I was not yelling.
You were so
so-
angry from the get go.
you
Wasn't
guys shot a
angry
gun
at
before?
all.
You opened up the
No.
Zoom and you said, "Hey fuckers,
No, I
I
didn't.
hate you."
You
No, I did not.
You,
Yeah,
ex-
you did.
Showed
you
up
said it
on time.
with
Was
your
a little
eyes.
drowsy.
No one said that you were late.
You're on time.
I
You
was
just said, "Hey
recalling-
fuckers, I
No.
hate you."
No, I did not. Why are you lying?
Why are you lying?
Oh my god.
I think we're just having creative differences, and I don't know if I can continue
I
with
think
the pod on.
That's not what's happening at all. You're
You
lying.
guys
What do you
are
think
my
is happening?
best friends.
Shut up.
Sorry,
bitch.
what?
Not now.
Put it back in your pants and call us when you're wet. So he swallowed his
ass.
feelings.
Back in my
They
body.
went back in his body.
Back in my body, and I'm
Back
ready to
in
go.
my body and I'm ready to go.
Oh, I wonder what Andy's journal is going to say later tonight.
Today was a great day. I saw my best friends. Period. I hate being alive.
I'm going to go to sleep so I don't have to be awake. The amount of times
God.
I've said that to myself is too real.
It's that inner monologue, baby. Hard to get rid of that one.
But I bet you woke up the next day feeling really good and you went to sleep at 11. Justin goes, no
There's
way.
no way.
You didn't, Andy?
Unless you woke up a different person.
I'll tell you one thing. It's postmarked 11/26. The next day is 11/27. That's my big brother's birthday. So I
Yeah.
probably was happy as hell.
Oh, celebrating Daddy.
You
Yeah.
fucking nerd.
I'm not a
You're a
nerd.
nerd.
Scorpion.
Just got a big heart.
Aww.
Yeah, dude.
Andy
it's
has
wholesome.
a big fart.
Spare
I don't
me.
know.
Andy
No.
makes big fart.
No, I don't
Andy's
have a fart.
gassy last.
Stop.
No.
Can I
You
go?
can smell it through the computer.
Justin,
Yeah, you can go.
bring out that journal entry.
Journal.
Okay, Chicago, week 1. This is
Ooh.
when the three of us stayed in Chicago for 5 weeks together.
In
The
one household.
debunked
Living it
IO
up.
Chicago, baby.
Andy and
Pouring
I
out.
shared a bed.
Yeah, you
Molly
did.
had her own room,
Oh, yeah.
Lucky.
but
What,
it was
what
a great
was I
trip.
supposed to share a bed with you guys? Like,
We could have traded
I was
off.
lucky that you had a whole
I
bed.
wouldn't have wanted to share a bed with either of you at that time.
Why? Because we smelled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're like
that's fair.
18-year-old boys.
Yeah, we were bad.
We're
Okay.
bad boys. All right. Week 1. Sharna Halpern came out behind a large, excited black dog named Stella. They welcomed the warm crowd of ambitious improvisers from all around the globe. Energy was incredibly high, and everyone around me was eager to get to know one another. Class was a blast, and I have begun making connections with everyone. Very excited for tomorrow. Became very close with class, and everyone seems to be thoroughly enjoying themselves. Got very drunk and vomited all over the house, which was
True.
cleaned by my 2 better humans than me roommates.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Remember, I tried to
That's-
feed you a banana and then you threw it back up immediately.
Yeah, that sounds
I
about
couldn't
right.
eat bananas for like a year after that.
Some things never
Ugh.
change.
Is that the entry?
Are you done
That's
with
it.
entry?
That's it.
Nice. I
That
like
was brilliant.
the
It
That
was
was
first
so
half.
also-
artistic. Yeah.
The
That
first
was-
half reads like an
a
ad
script.
for IO.
Yeah.
Where it's like,
literally
the Sharna Halpern walks out with a
Appears
big
with
dog.
a giant dog.
I know.
Ambitious improviser. It's like,
It's
no, it's
all
just
over the world.
Just a bunch
Just
of
a bunch
lonely
of like haggard
assholes.
white dudes with enough money to spare
yeah,
Oh,
to
yeah.
spend 5 weeks doing improv.
the most privileged. Still, my favorite part of learning an IO was when it became week 2, which is group work week, which in improv is the most like artsy stage performance-y bullshitty being physical on stage and like
Like make noises.
make noises, run around like a lion for 5 minutes by yourself on stage, which is all the opposite of Justin's comedic skill set.
I was so mad that week.
Just a living hell for you. 9 to 5 laying on the
God.
ground in front of 14 strangers.
I hated
And-
it.
The best part of this story. Are you gonna say it, Andy?
Finish it off. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, well, our teacher like noticed this about Justin.
Oh, that's right.
And then just like dead eyes, straight face said, "I'm gonna ride you so hard this week."
No, that was that was
Don't say the name, because then
Oh.
Andy has to bleep it, you fucking idiot.
We said
yeah,
so many names.
that was scary. He like took me outside.
He said he's gonna ride you hard. And that's
No, he
when you
said-
knew that
he
you
said-
liked anal.
I'm gonna ride you like a fucking horse.
Yeah, that's
It's like-
It's funny imagine
18.
Oh,
you 18 taking it.
you were so scared. You're like,
He was the best though. I love that teacher.
So Justin puked in the sink and we cleaned it up.
oh yeah, that was a
I
great
puked a lot that
A lot.
trip.
I also
Yeah.
puked that trip, but you know, that's going to
Probably.
happen when you're 18 and on your own. And
yeah.
Yeah, it's par for the course.
Yeah.
A problem for a different year,
Yeah, as you wrote.
as I wrote. Which it was.
oh my gosh, Molly, I'm excited. I hear that the opening speaker is like a really eccentric person. I'm excited to hear what they're going to say when they come out here.
Oh, I'm really stoked. I've heard some wild things. I've heard like they'll have the whole audience get up and dance. And,
Oh
like,
yeah.
people will cry.
I mean, we're borderline joining a cult. What we're doing here,
And
this
I'm fine
sleepaway
with
camp.
it.
I'm fine with it too. We're at
Yeah.
a gymnastics sleepaway camp. Fuck it.
I mean, what's wrong with joining a cult if you're
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Are you guys excited to meet the host?
Yes.
Yeah. Please give a gymtastic welcome to Dominic G.
Yay, Dominic! Woo!
Flips and Jim?
What's up, kids?
Whoa, wow.
Or
There he is.
I normally am a little bit more upbeat, but
Oh, he's tired.
I fucking ran over a dog on my way here, and I'm still kind of fucked up about it.
Wait, what?
It came out of nowhere. Looked like a black lab.
Jesus. Oh, Molly, he's probably doing one of those classic switcheroo speeches where
with a bit.
This is not a bit. This is not a bait and switch.
oh no, it's real. Oh no.
I'm really fucked up about that dog that I freaking ran over. God.
Here, I'll raise my hand and ask a question. Excuse me.
Yeah, boy.
Hi. Yes, my name's Andy. Is the dog okay? Did you?
No, he was
Good
dead.
question.
I don't know.
It was
I have a question.
Yeah.
You said he came out of nowhere and he looked like a lab. Did he look like a lab to you when he came out of nowhere or only after you hit him? Like, did you see him say that's a lab and then hit him?
No, I
'Cause the way you
didn't.
told it sounded like
If that was the case, I probably would have had enough time to stop
to have
my
stopped.
vehicle.
That's
but
what I would have thought. So that's why I was
he
concerned.
jumped out into the road, and I slammed into the little fucker, and he's dead.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Did you call the police or check if he had a collar?
Honestly, on a normal day, I would have, but I was really
Wait.
running late.
To being
Are you
here,
serious? You
I
left
had-
the dog?
you just left.
I
What if
respect you. I respect your guys' time. I didn't want to keep anybody waiting.
I have a question.
Molly has a question.
Yeah,
My hand
girl.
is up.
Molly has a question. Her name's
That's
Molly.
me. I'm girl.
Oh, okay. She's
I'm
girl.
girl's fine. So, did you pick up the dog's body and move out of the road, or?
You know, on a normal day, I swear to God, I would.
Yeah.
What is a
that's what you
normal
keep
day for
saying. Yeah.
you?
What are normal days like?
I have a yeah.
Well,
Like what normal day
It's
would you
10
have to
a.m.
move a
This is a
dog's
normal day.
carcass?
Yeah, isn't this just your job?
yeah. So, all right, normal day. Jeez.
God,
Wake
Molly,
up
this guy
about-
is so not eccentric like I thought he'd be.
Wake up at about 7:12 a.m. Go
7:12.
downstairs. I ate one hard-boiled egg that I prepared the night before.
God, you're right. He's so plain.
Flip on the news. Jack off. Not to the news. I probably
Everyone in
shouldn't
this
say that.
audience is like 12
Yeah,
years
I
old.
forgot. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that. But yeah, so I'll jack off and take a shower.
You said it
Uh,
again. Can you?
Oh shit! I'm sorry. I'm having a really off day today, guys.
Yeah, you killed
Yeah,
a
on
dog.
a normal day, you wouldn't have told a group of 12-years-olds that you jacked off.
Yeah.
To
So
the
around
news.
11 a.m., I'll take my car out for coffee. I'll hit a dog. I'll get my coffee.
Sorry, go
Wait,
back.
On a So
On
you
a-
do it on a normal day then.
You'll hit a dog on your way to coffee.
Yeah, but I have time to stop and check it out.
So that's what's different about today. It's not that you hit the
I'll,
dog. It's the time.
It's
So you
the
hit a
fact
dog
that I
every
had
day.
to leave it. I had to
Yeah.
leave the scene. Normally, I'll check the caller, call the owner, tell him that I found this little pup stuck in the road, just got hit by a car. So then I get my little dose of hero that day.
Is that's what it's about?
Yeah.
How do you know like where to drive that a dog is gonna be crossing the road at the exact time? Like, how do you do that?
Trust me, if you're looking for him, they'll appear.
Jesus.
But
Yes, I'll trust you on that. I don't
Just-
want to.
kind of just fucked up about today because I had to leave the scene.
Yeah, I'm
So-
surprised
So you're
that
more sad about leaving the scene
than killing the dog.
because you do that regularly.
I'm not positive that I killed it. I'm pretty sure I did.
So
but
Best case, it's suffering right now in the middle
Molly?
of the road, right?
yeah, that's right.
I know
Actually, I have a-
exactly what this is.
What is?
He's setting us up. He's coming out here, an obvious villain, a clear moral evil doer, a bad person, an ugly person. And we're supposed to stand up as gymnasts and overthrow this person in power.
So right, Andy. When I say 3, let's do our background offs onto the stage and kick this little shithole in the can.
Yeah. Any last words, little shithole?
It's a pretty creative assessment. Unfortunately, that is not the case. I
One,
am being myself.
2, 3.
Uh,
Flip, 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 floop.
Oh,
Kick him in the clocker.
what the?
clocker.
He has a collar on. He has a collar. It says,
He was
buddy. It's a dog
he
collar.
was a dog the whole time.
What
Oh,
the
buddy,
F?
it's okay. It's gonna be okay. Go look into the light. Oh my
Buddy?
god! Now I see his tail now.
Oh,
I couldn't see it when
man.
he was,
Well,
on
now
his
we
hind
killed the
legs.
dog.
No, don't cry.
We
buddy.
killed the
It's
dog, Molly.
okay. He was talking like a human.
Oh,
How was I
fuck.
supposed to know?
I know what the lesson was now. It was that it's easy to kill a dog, and you shouldn't judge people for
You
killing
should judge
dogs
people
on a
for
normal
killing
days.
dogs. The entire camp is still watching them on the stage, including the director. They're just watching these 2 children hash out a very traumatic experience for all to hear and watch. But no one's engaging. No one's helping. Oh my god. That was it the whole time. We were supposed to learn that it's okay to kill a dog, but then we killed the dog and it doesn't feel okay.
We have to go, Molly. There's no time. We have to get the fuck out of here. Because we just murdered
Sauce.
We gotta go.
Should we take the body?
No.
On a normal day, we would.
On a normal day we would, but we got somewhere to go.
Not somewhere to be. They book it. No notes. Chef's kiss. Mwah. Delicious.
Delicioso.
Awesome,
Yeah.
superb, lit,
Fuego.
Oh my God,
fat
you guys.
with a PH. Awesome,
Guys.
cool, lit.
Guys.
Hey, Molly.
Yes.
I have something to say.
Oh, very interesting. Does this have to do with
Got
the little
engaged.
teaser at
It's
the beginning?
a little something we're going to give the audience.
Oh my
$200
To keep
from
things
Andy.
spice.
No,
Nope. Jay, you need to stop promising our money to
I don't
other
have
people.
I don't really have
No,
200 to just
Neither of
hand
us
out.
have $200. And even
Selfish-
if we did.
Selfish prick.
All right, well, then why
Yeah.
don't you give $200?
Yeah,
So I
owe
don't
me.
have
You owe me
200
16
bucks.
bucks.
Shut up. Oh, fuck. I forgot. I actually do.
Molly, what's the special little
Oh my
gift?
gosh. Well, in an attempt to keep things spicy in the bedroom, we're going to add a freaking segment. Okay?
Whoa. what
That's
the-
right. I dropped the S word. A
Oh,
segment.
shit.
Segment.
Andy, why don't you lay down the rules?
We got a new segment on
You
Journal
can
Me
call it
Fine, I
seg.
guess.
They know what a seg is now.
A new seg, and it's called
Mhm.
Bad Bucket List.
Yeah.
It's Bad Bucket List. A new segment called Bad Bucket List.
And during Bad Bucket List, we bring in something on our bucket list that isn't necessarily good or cool or legal. It's
Per
just sort
se.
of bad.
It's bad, but it's
It-
on our bucket list.
But it's on our bucket list, so it can't be that bad.
So we gotta do it.
You guys
So
have
let's
one?
do it.
Yeah, we freaking have one. Do you?
I don't know.
Justin's already done a lot of the things that would be on anyone's bad bucket list.
Anything sort of bad but kind of cool, he probably
Justin's
did
done
it.
it.
I probably did it.
That's awesome.
Draw Sharpies on your vans. He's done that
He's
shit.
done that shit.
He's
Second
fucking been
grade.
the emo indie boy.
Yeah.
Sure. All right. Well, should I start? Because I haven't had
Rock
an
it.
entry.
Yeah, it's replacing your entry for today.
Okay.
So bring it on.
This is on my bad bucket list. It's something that I think about at every social event I go to, any party, any bar mitzvah, wedding, funeral. I just like to imagine all of the worst things I could do. So like someone's giving a eulogy and they'll like
Mhm.
finish a sentence and my first thought will be like the most obnoxious heckle that I can
Yes.
think
Oh
of.
my god.
And so my bad bucket list would be to go to one social event and just commit every single social faux pas that comes to mind just for the thrill of it. So like fancy
Unreal.
tables, I just want to pull the tablecloth out, like lots of glass breaking. I want to pants men in tuxedos. I want to do a lot of
Ooh.
eulogy heckling.
Yeah.
Eulogy heckling.
Maybe a little weekend at Bernie's if it's like a wake, like a play
Oh
with the
my
body. Just like the
God.
worst
good.
possible.
That is
Like the
horrible.
bride and groom are cutting the cake, and I get up there and I take a handful and smash it into the wife's,
Mhm.
into the bride's face, like
It's
to
pretty
get in
funny.
there. So basically, things like that, things that would ruin people's nice monumental events and milestones.
Yeah. And right
That's what I
here,
want.
we'll put in a
cool.
we'll put in a sound effect drop that's like, bad bucket list confirmed. Except it'll sound awesome, and Justin will produce it.
Bad bucket.
Hell yeah.
Bad Bucket List.
That's a great one, Molly. Or might I say a bad one? We're having fun in the
We're
segment,
having
folks.
so much fun in the segment.
I got a bad one for you.
Oh my god, I bet you do.
You baddie.
You bad.
One
Samantha type.
day, I want to be Steve Nash's assistant. Now hear me out.
What?
Steve Nash,
Yeah,
the two-time
the former
basketball
Phoenix
MVP, the former Phoenix Suns, and now he's the new head coach of the Brooklyn Nets.
Oh shit, really?
Now, yeah. Now, am I qualified? Absolutely not. Is there any way or reason that he would want to hire me? No. Do I think it would be fun and I'd like to do it for like a month or two? Yes. So this is my plea to the Brooklyn Nets, to Stephen Nash. I'd like to be your assistant. I watched a month of basketball this year, and I got cut from my high school freshman team.
I remember that. You were really pissed.
I was very heartbroken.
It was so
I loved basketball more than anything, and that's when I found out I was actually
Oh.
bad at it, and I didn't know before. No one told me.
So hard.
Very sad. So I'd like to make it up
Oh, man.
and do anything Mr. Nash wants me to do.
I love
Anything
that.
at all.
Like, if this podcast wasn't a thing, you would have just like had that thought, and nobody would know.
No one would know about it.
It's
That's sort of
also
the whole thing of this pod.
so
Yeah.
noble. Like, no part of that. I'll be honest, I don't know anything about sports. I Googled the guy because I was like, okay, he wants to be his assistant. This guy must have some sort of like Me Too allegations against him. Like, what would be bad about Andy wanting to be his assistant? Literally nothing, dude.
No, he's
an
a good
angel.
guy.
He's a
So,
really
like,
good guy. I think
This
he
is
does
just
a lot
you
of...
wanting to help out a dude because you have great organizational skills. All right, well, I talked about wanting to pants people at a funeral, so
Yeah, mine is
Just
more
like-
bad in the sense of that
you
it's
would be
truly
bad at it.
impossible. I wouldn't be helpful to him, and it sort of doesn't align with anything I'm good at.
Okay. I
You know,
guess
it's a
I
broad
would like to
segment.
see you want
It's
to
broad.
wreak havoc more. You know what I mean? This
Okay.
is so noble of you.
No, yeah, this is a good note. Next time I'll
and you
come
would
in with a
be
more
a good
havoc-based.
assistant. Like, I'm
Thank
mad
you.
that this is just like you just brought in a good thing to do.
Sorry,
No, I'm actually
we're testing the segment.
I'm pretty
We're
pissed.
trying.
because like I put myself out on the line. I was vulnerable and I showed a dark side of myself. And then
Okay.
you come in
Okay.
here like, oh, the worst
I
thing on my
wanna-
bucket list is that I want to end
It's not
world
the worst.
hunger
No, that's-
and cure cancer. And I feel really bad about that because I don't want to take that away from anyone else.
Okay, come on. It's
Fuck you, Andy.
Are
You
you
suck,
serious?
dude.
I
I'm
want to
pissed.
heckle a eulogy.
Guys, I need
And
you.
I want to kiss a dead corpse in front of its loved one.
Can you give me the okay to play the new sound effect? The
You
bad
made
bucket.
it already? Okay.
No,
All right,
not
you
yet,
got-
but I will.
Okay.
You got my green light.
To play it
God.
for mine, you approve? You give me the stamp?
Oh,
You have
I
to approve it.
guess.
I guess.
Fine.
And here it comes.
Bad bucket list.
Justin, what's on your bad bucket list, baby?
Probably pay to get jacked off at a massage parlor.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, come on. Whatever.
Really? You want that?
Yeah, I want to try it out. It's Christ.
But like, what about that is like, I totally get wanting to like be with a sex worker, someone who does this for a living, knows what they're fucking doing, they'll take good care of you. But why on your bucket list is to pay for it? Like, if you can wish right now, you can say, I want to have really good sex
Yeah.
with a prostitute, but you want to pay for it.
And you
which
want it
is
to be
weird.
a hand job.
Yeah, that's also, let's talk about that. How
All
old
right,
are you?
I'm sorry. I diluted it because I got nervous at the last second.
No, lay it all
Don't
out
lay
there.
it
dude.
on
Put
us.
it on the
What do you
floor.
want the woman to
I
do
didn't
to
know
your
I was
body?
allowed to get it for free.
So your bad bucket list is you want a hand job?
You want free
no,
sex?
no. I take back the hand job. I would like a full service
Okay.
sex hour.
Okay,
A sex hour that's like
that's okay.
focused on you.
Not necessarily.
But then why don't you just have consenting sex with someone who you're mutually
Oh, let me just call up
attracted
one of my model girls and have consensual. It doesn't work like that, Molly. It doesn't
to?
work
Okay,
like that for me.
Sorry.
You know,
What?
I've been to a hand job parlor before.
No.
I forgot about that.
Did you not know
Hand
this
job
story?
Parlor. No,
Oh,
I don't
that's
know
so
this
funny.
story.
And on
Was it called a hand job parlor?
It was not at all.
They should have called it that.
This is actually a good entry, but I don't know if I have it written down anywhere.
Oh,
So I'll
man.
tell
Well-
it in brief.
Yeah, and then
But-
search for it. Maybe you'll bring it in a different way.
I believe Thanksgiving of my sophomore year
Of
My-
college
in
or high
college.
school?
of college, my brother and I never went home for Thanksgiving during college because too far away. So I would just hang out with my brother who also lived in the city. My brother was really into massages at the time. And he's like, we gotta
Dad.
go.
So creepy to know that Danny went through a massage. I
He was
hate
really into like massages, like
Genuine massage.
genuine massages.
Well,
Sorry,
yeah,
I'm
not
looking-
handies.
Not handies, no.
Yeah, no, but it's just weird to think about that was like a stage of life where Danny was passionate about.
Yes, it was 100% like a thing. Like he was like obsessed with it for a while.
Pretty wild.
And he was like, "We got to go to Flushing, man. They have the cheapest massagers in Flushing. We're going to Flushing." I was like,
The
"All right."
mecca of massages.
Yeah, and
Flushing Queen.
I'm like, "Okay, like this isn't how I pictured Thanksgiving going, but I'll go with you and a couple of his friends."
On Thanksgiving.
And we go, and I thought a massage wasn't told at the beginning, right? It was like in the car. He was like, "You guys have never had massages before. We're going." So we're walking around Flushing, and he's purposefully looking for a place that looks cheap. He's like, "We're looking for a place. We want to find a cheap massage." I'm like, "Okay, this seems like the wrong way to find a massage."
He knew what he was doing.
So we
Yeah,
go
he
into a
wanted a
place
hand.
that fucking looks like they give hand jobs. It's
Of course.
it's like on the second floor. The like signs are like, they're like glowing, and,
Handwritten.
like, the handwritten, like kind of broken. We walk up these stairs, and there's, oh my god, there's like 8 women in like short clothing, just like looking at us, and we're
Were they
like,
pretty?
okay, it was dark. I don't know.
Justin's
And
like,
honest,
give me the address.
I blacked out a lot of this. It was genuinely scarring.
Oh my god.
I've never had a massage before, so I'm unaware of what's weird and what's not weird.
Well, I'm
They
pretty sure
were-
if they grab your dick, it's
Well,
You
it's,
didn't know.
it's not that fast, Justin. It's not
Oh,
that fast.
no.
They put me on the ground.
Wait. What?
I didn't know that was weird.
They put you on the ground?
They put me on the ground
They
on like
step
a
on your
towel.
nipples with stilettos.
They put me on the ground, and this like older woman, she must have been in her 50s. This older woman speaks no English, comes in. She's like, "Take off more of your clothes," basically. And I'm like, "I don't want to." I think I had my jeans on. Stripped down my underwear. I'm like, I can't believe I'm doing this. This is so like, what the fuck is happening? There's like paper towels. She lays me down, gives me the
For your
most.
jizz.
She's like hurting me. She's like hurting me with her hands, and eventually
Yeah.
starts touching like my ass. Flips me over, points at my peen, and goes, "You want this?" And like does a hand job motion, and I'm like, "No, no, no, I don't." And she's like, "What?" Okay, and she's like confused by it. Continues giving me a painful massage. Answers her phone twice.
No.
And just
Yeah, with
continues
this client.
continues massaging me with one
He doesn't
hand.
want a fucking hand.
Oh
Can
my
you believe
god.
this shitter?
This
It
kid-
goes on for like an hour.
Of course.
God.
And I tipped her like a lot. I didn't
Yeah.
know what to do. I wanted to
That
leave.
was good of you.
I mean, those people don't want to be there. They're
God.
and then
Yeah.
we leave, and my brother's like, "So, that was weird." And I was
Danny
like,
for sure got
yeah.
one.
Danny almost got one.
No, you're
He
just
said
saying that
no.
because we're on recording. But
No. What he
Turned it
almost
down,
he
eh?
turned it down, but he was very close. I think he got out the money. And I'll say that on air.
you have to pay extra
That's
for
so
it.
funny.
Yeah.
That makes sense that you would
And that's a story. Sorry, Justin.
fucking wow. You know what's
Uh,
really funny about that to me
Hmm.
is imagining like little fledgling bisexual Andy like
Huh.
just figuring his shit out
On the
naked
ground.
in on the ground
On
with
the
a
ground.
big 50-year-old woman trying
Some
to jack
Russian
him off.
woman.
Danny
like,
got a
there's
table.
Nothing less appealing to him at that point.
They
My
were
brother
out
got a
of tables.
table. Dude, I don't know. I was in
Yo,
the
why
back
were
of
you
the
on the
non-table. I didn't get a fucking table. My back hurt.
This is like in the
course there-
bathroom of
was
the
your
massage
face
parlor.
like pressed on the floor? Like,
Yes,
you
my
need-
feet.
that's
It was like on a
insane,
pillow or
dude.
some shit. And my
Jesus.
when I told
They
my
just
brother
didn't
was
have enough
most
space.
shocked by the fact that I didn't have a table. He was like, "If
That's
you told
crazy.
me you didn't have a table, we would have left immediately." I was like, "Okay, why didn't you like come up to get me when they try to give you a hand job, buddy? Like, I'm scared. I'm scared of the bag.
He's like, I would have been a good big brother.
If I had the opportunity."
Oh my god. I bet he got
You for sure got one. Are you kidding?
one. Nobody almost
Danny.
gets one. Like
We're gonna
if you're
have
on
to-
the cusp, you're gonna get one.
Was he gonna take out the money and be like, Nah.
Never
I would
get
imagine
it.
taking out the money is the most, like, that's the time where you would have the most time to reflect and maybe
I think
say
that's
no.
what happened. I think
Once
he
you
took
take it
and was like,
out,
Yeah.
how
that's
much
true.
is a hand job?
I don't know. You just pay
40?
them.
How much is a blowy? Can you get a blowy?
I have no idea.
Can they finish
Molly.
you off with their badges?
I didn't ask
would that
them.
cost
I didn't
more?
ask if. I didn't say only if
I'm
you can
just
finish me
curious.
off with your badge. I didn't ask.
Well, yeah, because you were gay at the time.
I was also
At the
scared.
time.
Because you were gay back then.
Okay. So what?
It was a phase.
All right, so Justin, your bad bucket list is that you want to pay for
I mean, if I didn't have to pay, that would probably be ideal. I'm so lonely, guys.
So then just like sex, right? Bad bucket list is good
I
sex.
fucking guess.
How about
Fu-
like sex with a sex worker? Sex with someone who fucking knows how to have sex and give you sex.
that fits,
professional.
man, because it's
Have
like
sex as
weird-
if you're paying for it, but don't have to pay.
Yeah.
Sorry, Andy.
No, that counts. That works. That makes more sense for the premise than mine. So
Yeah, for sure. Don't get me started on that.
and
Bad bucket list.
Take off your pants. Yeah.
You heard him.
Take off your pants,
I'm
right?
sorry.
Isn't that why you're here?
Yeah, I thought you would leave for a second while I change.
Why would either of us leave?
That wouldn't really make sense.
Because we're gonna come back in. Your pants will be off. So what? You don't want us to see taking them off, or
you take them off weird or some shit.
I would
yeah,
just
what do you?
be more
need to-
comfortable. I thought the idea was that you guys style me. This is Nordstrom Rack. I thought I'd go in there and change, come out. You guys
Yeah.
pick some other
Well,
stuff.
you
I paid
thought
for the
wrong.
stylists.
Who went to FIT here? Actually, I want to know which one of us majored in fashion.
Not me. So
Yeah, so
That's
I
right.
would just
Probably
shut your
you. Okay.
trap and strip down into your
Shut your
boxers.
fucking trap.
Okay, but just a warning. It's interesting down there.
All right.
Right? He starts to take off his pants. It's just he has so much Cheeto cheese on his upper thighs, and we can see there's orange stains in his tidy whities. He definitely has cheese balls as testicles and one long cheese like the
Noodle.
a noodle. He has a noodle for a D. And
Wow.
Cheeto cheese for pubes.
I warned you.
my God.
I warned you. Yeah.
Great.
So
Does that like stain stuff? Like if you try on pants,
I'd
that
prefer
are
you
big
not to
cheese?
ask if you just want to style me now.
Were you
As-
planning on like brushing off the powder before we came back in? Is that
Sorry, this is my body. No, I wasn't planning on what?
like, do you-
That's like at me asking you if you were planning on shaving your pubes before.
Not like that.
what?
It's
right?
exactly
Not-
like that. It's
You-
exactly like that.
You have crumbs.
Not at
and
all.
These are my
cheese on-
pubes. Those crumbs are my pubes.
So like
What?
when
They grow.
That's unfortunate.
other
Sorry.
customers try on pants, they don't leave pubes on them. When you try on pants, there's a high probability you will leave cheese resin on them, and so that's where
I
we're
think
coming
you'd
from
be
here.
surprised how much your pubes shed, and maybe you should check some of your pants and stuff.
Excuse
okay?
me, but
No,
don't
no, no.
talk to my colleague. Don't talk to my colleague.
Don't
like
reference
that.
my pubes.
Well, don't. I'm literally naked in front of you, and I'd like
So?
you to style me like I'm paying for. Okay.
Well, okay, well, we're just going to need you to wrap your thighs in saran wrap so that you don't get any cheese dust on our clothing.
Wow.
We'll bring it in.
Wow.
Richard walks in with a heavy-duty Costco size
Here's your
thing
saran
of
wrap.
saran
Here you go.
wrap.
Thank you guys. Thank you for hiring me. I'm gonna be back
Good
out
job.
in the alley.
Right?
Thank you,
Thank
Richard.
you, Richard.
Unbelievable. Yelp is gonna hear a lot about this. Yeah, I'll do it, but get ready
mean,
for this Yelp review.
It's done, honey.
Do you guys even know who my dad is?
No. How would we know who your dad is?
Should give you a pretty good idea looking at my my body like this.
Is
Oh
your
my
dad
God.
the Cheetos tiger?
Just then, the Kool-Aid man breaks through the door. Oh yeah!
Dad!
This is my son.
Good to see you, pops.
Oh my gosh, it's I had no idea that we were in the presence of such important blood. Welcome, Mr. Kool-Aid Man. Can I get you anything? Water? A
Dad,
seat?
She was being so mean to me a couple minutes before you
Oh,
got here.
What?
Classic case of he
Was
got
it-
that cheese dick. I'm gonna be mean to him.
Here we
No,
fucking go.
I
You know what?
wish my colleague weren't crushed underneath you, Kool-Aid man. So
My
that he could
son
stand up for me.
and his
Justin's
noodle,
body is bleeding underneath Kool-Aid Man.
my noodle dick son with his Cheeto balls has been dealing
Who
with
did you
this
make
shit.
the baby with? Just if I could ask, because you bring Kool-Aid to the table, which I don't see in your son yet. So I'm wondering where
God.
the
You
Cheeto
are
comes from.
so ignorant.
This is sheer ignorance,
Sheer.
and I will not be having it.
I don't mean to be racist.
It's none of your goddamn business where
hard
I
for
made
me.
my noodle dick Cheeto puff balls, son.
Yeah, it's
don't
none
see
of your
Kool-Aid.
business.
I don't
We
see any
don't-
Kool-Aid in him. So.
I may be new. I may be. I may be new. Hey,
Yeah,
I'm-
try
It's
again.
okay. Come on,
Thanks.
son.
thanks, Dad.
Tell her.
I might be noodle dicked and cheese puff balled, but I have a big heart, and I'm trying to get dressed well, so I can go,
Got a big day coming up.
because I can go to the speed dating ceremony, so I can get married just like the others in my family.
That's right, and he's allowed to go to that. So don't fucking tell him he's not allowed to go to the speed dating.
Why would I tell him?
But just because I've got a noodle dick and cheese puff balls doesn't mean I'm not allowed to
That
go to
doesn't-
the speed dating
No,
thing.
I would never.
That doesn't
say
mean
that.
jack crap
doesn't-
that he's
no.
got noodle dick cheese puff balls.
I mean, maybe you should disclose that though, because people are probably expecting you to have a dick and balls. So like,
No, son, you do not tell.
You
You
don't-
don't need to tell anybody about that.
You don't think
shit.
I can make a lady smart with my noodle dick and cheese puff balls? You don't think I can make a lady smart?
no, I think
You
you
can
could
make
a
a
lady
woman smart all the way to fucking Timbuktu, son, and
Thank
she's
you.
gonna smart for you as soon as she looks into your eyes.
You don't think I can instant smart? No hands free smart? Hands free smart with my noodle dick and cheese puff balls.
If I wasn't your dad, son, I'd be smarting all over the place.
Listen, guys, on a normal day, I would love to sit here and talk to you about smotting and twatting.
But
But-
what? What's different about this day?
Yeah,
Well-
what's so different?
I'm on the clock at Nordstrom Rack, so I gotta do my job and get you some clothes.
But this is your normal. There is no other context
This-
in which you
You
would
think
meet
this
us.
is my colleague is fully dead underneath your father, who, by the way, his body is a glass pitcher and he's filled with Kool-Aid.
How dare
So
you?
I don't know
How
where his
fucking dare you.
organs are. No, that's not. I'm not insulting
What do
you.
you
I'm
mean?
just stating a
He's
fact.
the Kool-Aid man.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
yeah.
what I'm saying is that's not usual. There aren't usually Kool-Aid men in
Okay.
Nordstrom Rack, and then normally my colleague Justin is alive and fully intact. That's
what
not
about
the
that
case.
Richard guy?
And you have Cheetos for.
Balls.
Or you have. You have cheese balls for balls. Yeah.
Yeah, and
Cheeto
so what? He's got a
dust as
noodle dick.
pubes and a noodle dick. Right.
and a noodle
Um,
dick. Yeah.
I did have a question though. When do you
Okay.
normally just like get in bed with people and then just show them the noodle dick then and
You don't
there?
have. You don't have to.
No, Dad. Let me.
Jeez.
Ma'am. What is your name?
Stretchesa?
Girl. I Listen,
It's
girl.
like Stretchisha, but Stretchisha.
Okay. Listen. Sure.
It's
I have
Stretchisha.
Stratisha. Stratisha. Sure. I have
Like
cheese puff.
strategy and inertia.
I have cheese puff balls, noodle dick, and Cheetah dust pubes.
Yeah, I know.
Sure. I've never been in bed with a lady, so I don't know
That
exactly
answers
how
my
that would
question,
go.
then.
You're doing good.
But when I get to that speed dating ceremony and I speed through all those dates and I talk about my interests and what I'm good at, not a lot, but some things,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna find someone and we're gonna get married and I'm gonna make smart happen all over the dance floor.
Can you smot through your
and
noodle
I'll be
dick?
right. I'll be right there to slip on it, son.
Thanks, Dad.
I love you.
I love you too.
You guys are really making me wish I had a better relationship with my dad, actually. Yeah. He and my mom smodded too hard.
I
one
don't
night,
care.
And then, sorry. I never really get the chance to let anything off my chest.
Who's your dad?
My
Who's
dad.
your daddy?
Have you ever heard of Tony the Tiger?
That
As in-
motherfucker.
Frosted Flakes?
Oh yeah,
That's-
we know him.
That's
Oh
my
yeah,
daddy.
big time.
My daddy. So I haven't seen him in a while because he and
Yeah,
my
he's a-
mom, they smodded really hard one night and like never saw him again.
Yeah, he died.
That's what happens.
I heard about that actually. He died.
He
Smart too
died.
hard, you die.
Yeah, your tiger dad is dead. Yeah.
Whoa. Sorry, it's just a lot for me to take on. It's 1 p.m. My shift doesn't end till 6, and I have to
Hey,
hold this.
screw this job. Patricia.
This is my dream.
You don't have
Nordstrom
to.
Rack. I went to FIT for this.
You're made for so much more. Think about what we could accomplish together at Kool-Aid headquarters.
At Kool-Aid headquarters. You got a job if you
kidding?
want it. We could
Me?
use somebody like you on the force.
What would I do?
You'd be in the military.
Mostly be in the military.
The Kool-Aid military?
You'd be
That's
a soldier.
like the highest level military there is.
Oh yeah, baby.
We could use somebody like you on the force.
You got smart, kid.
You sure as hell got smart.
You
and,
guys really think so? That's actually been like a little,
mm,
that's been an insecurity for me because I've always been like, oh, my parents used up all the smart that night and then I never saw my dad
No.
again. So
it doesn't
I
work
didn't
like
have
that.
any smart.
Doesn't work like that.
Really?
All you gotta do is get in a car on a normal day and kill a dog. And that smart comes rushing back to whatever kind of urine device you got down there.
It's true.
I never thought I'd say this, but I think there might be room in my life for a noodle dick and cheese balls.
Son.
I'm sorry, I
It's
don't mean
happening.
to put you on the spot. I'm just like, we're here with your dad in this dressing room. You're in your tidy whities. Me, I'm in my Nordstrom Rack uniform and my name tag. And I guess I'm just a little girl sitting here asking a noodle dicked boy, the speed dater. Is that so crazy? He takes a step, slips on Justin's
I'm not-
blood, and cracks his head.
Oh. See.
Whatever happened to him?
Stop trying. You don't know the words.
Like schoolboys and paper machine. Everyone's got some weed. A TV and jellyfish were in SpongeBob SquarePants.
That was good. Great.
Holy shit. I
Good
never
shit.
thought I'd say this, but I want a noodle dick boy.
I never thought I'd have room for one in my life.
Holy shit, guys, we did it. We did a new segment. We did journal
We
entries.
did
We
a
had fun.
seg. We had fun. We had some laughs, a lot of cries.
A lot
Some
of cries.
some riffs, some tiffs, some disputes.
And Justin barely yelled at the second half of the show.
Yeah, the
and
second
that-
half,
didn't
Justin, you
yell.
really pulled through.
Good job,
Yeah.
Jay.
Justin,
What?
thank you. Thank you
Thank
for
you.
holding back,
You're welcome.
Justin.
Thank you for being you, but at a lower volume.
but at a lower, yeah. Thank you for dialing it down and not.
It's never
being-
been an issue.
Thank you, Justin, for not being disrespectful or interrupting us or yelling over us.
You can follow us on Instagram at Journal Me Fine. Please rate and review the podcast. Subscribe. Tell a friend. Tell your dad. Tell your mom. You can even email us at journalmefine@gmail.com.
We love emails. Yeah, email us your journal entries.
Yes.
Ooh.
We
We'll
yeah,
would
we'll read them
love
live and roast your ass.
official
Well, we'll do improv.
solicitation. Send us your journal entries. We'll figure
Solicit.
something out.
We're
Solicit.
soliciting.
We're
We're soliciting journal entries.
Just and
Consider
comedy
yourself
on YouTube,
solicited.
TikTok, and Instagram. Molly
Twitter, right?
and Twitter. Sure.
Moonchild Molly with an IE on Instagram, or Moonchild Relics. That's my business. Moonchildrelics.com
Buy
for
some
yoga,
stuff.
for crystals, buy it, you know.
Buy that shit.
But
Justin?
mostly listen to our pod.
Mostly listen. Justin
Yeah.
Artboy on Instagram.
Listening to this? I'm just kidding.
Jesus, man. I have to cut
We
your
gotta-
ex's name
we
every
gotta-
time.
Every single time we gotta cut her name.
Brutal. I'm keeping that in, though. It's pretty funny.
No.
It's really funny.
Don't.
Thanks for listening to Journal Me
Wait,
Fine.
Justin
I
Kosisky on
guess.
Spotify too.
Justin
And
Kosisky
also,
on Spotify.
His songs are on TikTok sounds. You can use them as TikTok sounds.
One
Yep.
day we're going to
Thanks,
script
Molly.
out the plugs and it'll be quick and fast, baby.
I like when they're long and drawn out like this. We keep
If you don't know
remembering-
Molly by now,
We don't
don't
want
want
you. My head hurts. Write it down. I've got work. Write it down. My car died. Write it down. I've got no drive. The car is a metaphor for motivation. So it's kind of fine, I guess. Journal me fine, I guess. Journal me fine, I guess. Journal me fine, I guess. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening to Journal Me Fine.